We all have the mustaches and the neglect.
Sure.
I don't know about you. Your Artie's and yours look like official. Mine is pure neglect and just like, why? What's the point anymore?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it started.
For mine, well,
Yeah,
You guys
Artie's been
use,
growing his out for a while.
yeah, man. Do you use like beard oil?
I haven't, but I do. I have used it. Like I have it here. If it's really crazy. You know what's weird? I actually just put moisturizer, like face moisturizer, and then just kind of put it in it. And it stops it from being so crazy. Yeah.
I haven't quite got there yet. I almost wanted to get a brush. As of a couple days ago, I still had like a Amish gangly thing going on.
I got the neck, just like random neck. This is like real neglect. This is just don't care anymore. Sounds nice.
Oh, that's sexy.
Oh, so sexy.
Oh yeah.
You non-essential.
I feel like I need to talk the same way into my state-of-the-art microphone.
Yeah, the smooth sounds of being.
How do I sound now?
Oh God. Oh. I need a
That's
moment.
crystal clear right there. What kind of Zoom is that?
Do me a favor, like if you swear, like which you're perfectly, I'm bleeping the. Okay, now I gotta mark it for myself. I'm bleeping the fucks, leaving the shits.
Oh yeah. Well, you mean we can't say and on your show?
Please, yeah, please don't say that.
I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this.
What about donuts?
You cut out, but I
We
heard.
say like you know, we say like the other day I cooked up some and I was licking on a hot dog, and that's all I've been doing is sucking down cherry cokes.
Sipping on.
You're gonna have to bleep all that out.
So let's do like a fake like we just started the call, just so I have the option. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll like everyone put your hand over your camera.
Can you do this?
Like cover your camera, and then we'll do on 3, 2, 1. Hey!
Yo!
Hey guys!
What's
that?
up?
How's it going?
It's going good.
I'm probably gonna cut that. This isn't a real show. This is like I also like I've been doing like interviews. I kind of want to just like do like a podcast. I want to do like just more talking, but like tell me, like you guys are both also doing quarantine shows, different styles, different kind of areas, like genres, but you're funny dudes. I shot a bunch of cool sketches with you. How have you guys been, like how long did it take you to like get out of the like, okay, we're preparing for the apocalypse, and switch into like, okay, I got a lot of time on my hands, and I got all this creative energy, and I haven't been on stage in a while?
Maybe like 16, 17 minutes.
Pretty quickly.
That was me too. I was like, something's wrong. I need to talk to a lot of people at once, or else the bad thoughts come. And
yeah, like and
dude,
now cherry.
I gotta censor all that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you don't want to be sitting around just making corn and eat and licking on some.
Jesus.
Got to do something creative.
Oh yeah. Sorry, dude.
Sorry, you know. Yeah, man, it was the same thing pretty quickly. I think it was kind of like, what? I got to do something. We can't be on stage. We're not outside. We can't film sketches or shorts outside. So what can we make it? What can I make at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, once it turned out not to be like a blizzard scare. You know, when a blizzard comes,
Oh,
everybody freaks out and goes to the store and stocks up, and you're off of work for a few days. There was a little bit of that at the start of it. I was like, oh, we'll just watch some stuff and get through the blizzard, and then still go.
Yeah.
still going strong. Everything is fine. We're all.
Yeah, at that point, it was like, okay, well, we should do something productive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel I miss like shooting stuff with you guys. The Point Break parody came out so good. Oh God, I loved it.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, that came out awesome. Like watching that, it was like, we need to do more of this.
Yeah.
Dude, that was
What
also
how
good.
we took that one, to the Naked Gun scary movie level, which we really haven't done before.
I
But-
love
Which we want to do.
yeah. the two fist punch, and then
Oh, the
I
third.
was like ducked underneath you, and there's a third fist. That and the lobster are my two favorite parts of it. They're so good.
The lobster too,
Oh,
yeah.
That
The lobster's one of
came
our
out so good
collectively
because he
favorite
sold
shots.
it with the reaction. Like he sold it like
Oh,
Yeah.
He did
oh,
great.
it's solid.
That was a whole great day on set,
Oh,
just
man.
being out on the beach.
Yeah.
It was like an efficient shoot too. Like we shot the Point Break thing and that, and we were out of there by like 3 or 4. Like
Oh yeah, that no, the White Claw parody.
yeah,
Yeah, it was a Fast and Furious day.
yeah. Plus we
Also
were at the
had
beach.
we shot because we were so hot, we shot all this going in the water and swimming on a GoPro and all of that, like, that we couldn't use.
Yeah.
We had like a good half hour of all
Worth
us
it.
swimming
You have a
and running
half
back.
hour of us swimming on film that's
Yep.
just unusable.
Chunk that, yeah, we can't use it all.
You could use it as like B-roll for a Baywatch parody.
I think we tried.
Right, we were like, this is just, I don't even know what.
Yeah. The GoPro is quite shaky, and I think once it got in the water, it was more about cooling down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a strategic filming move.
I think there's a shot from the White Claw parody with, well, I don't even know if any of us are in it. It might just be the girls with that, like running out of the water is the only thing out of all of that that actually made
Oh
it.
yeah.
Looked okay.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. I've been doing that same learning process with like my YouTube show, because I started and I filmed like B-roll and like vlogs for like 2 weeks. So I have like hours of footage, and then I used maybe like 5 minutes of that. And then I'm like, this is all garbage. I'm gonna reshoot everything. Like, but I think I needed to do that too, to like get like, I think sometimes you just gotta like learn by like making a bunch of garbage. And
Oh
then-
yeah. Luckily, in this case, you still have the time to learn and adjust.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's not the luxury of time on your side.
It's true. It's very true. How are your significant others doing, being locked in with you and your comedian personalities? Let's say a little prayer for them.
And how are you doing being locked in with my? Yeah.
What'd she say?
Oh my God, I can't even answer truthfully.
Go ahead and answer truthfully. We can bleep it out.
I'm bleeping half of this stuff, isn't it?
I think my fiance comes up with fake Zoom calls just to avoid me for a few minutes. I got another work meeting. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
I like having this out. This is like having like a show feels like a little bit of like the social element too. You guys finding that for yourselves? Just like, what was that? Is that a secret? Was that an old book on your coffee table? Just a random. I think I saw an old book that looks like it doesn't fit in with anything else.
It's actually something I found when I was out during the quarantine that was just lying in the street, and there's a map in the back, so I'm doing a lot of treasure hunting investigation right now. I may have found a tunnel underneath the city. I think I've said too much.
What?
I think you're referring to the subway, and everyone knows about that.
Yeah, wait a minute.
All right, well, that project's out.
Son of a bitch. I love both of your shows. They're both so you. I love how just like you're like a almost dirty Pee Wee Herman, Anthony. You're just like it's like almost inappropriate, but like it's all implication, but it's like just like hey, like, and then you are Artie. You're so dark. You're like it starts. It seems the contrast. It's like such a kids show, and I was watching it, and then I didn't know where you were going, and then you're like, I beat him with a pipe. Like yeah, so you can feel better eventually. I'm like, I kneecapped that son of a bitch that stole my parking space.
Just me.
Yeah, honestly, that's actually what season 4 of Super Crazy was. We just decided to put it online now in a different format.
I love it. I love it so much. I just want I want the bartender, what's his name? Bart Ender.
Yeah.
And, the whiskey bottle that always
Oh, it's Scotchy, yeah.
he gets so dirty out of nowhere. He's like, "Hey, kid, oh, that's my blood and I'm like, oh, jeez." I'm bleeping that too. Who does the voice of him?
Dan Florio is the voice of Bart and Scotchy.
And Scotchy, yeah.
So funny.
And he's the puppeteer at the same time of Bart.
Oh, nice.
Below
He's just
the
ducks
bar.
down with
Yeah,
the
he does
microphone.
that. Artie and I do the puppeteering for Scotchy. We pick him up and we pour him into our glass.
He's got a lot of work.
Did you train for that?
You know, honestly, that was my first taste, but now it is a heavy write-up on my resume. My puppetry skill.
I went to the Upright Puppet Brigade.
Oh, UPG. I know him well.
Yeah, I took a couple.
How expensive were those classes?
$1,000 a week.
Well, it's paying off, man. They look good.
It is. I'm not paying off the credit card I used though for them.
Oh well.
What happens with that? Dunking on some dogs.
Corn.
Looking at them dogs. Zippity doo dah.
Zippity doo dah.
I'm not gonna blur our mouths when we say anything. I'm just gonna
Great.
bleep. So if anyone can read lips, they'll know what we're saying, and or big fans. But
Can you say?
no, I'm gonna bleep that too.
Okay. Go on.
This editing's gonna take me 5 hours.
Okay, well, you know, that's normal for Artie and I.
I miss you guys, man.
Miss you, dude.
Man.
What was it Point Break was the last time we were on set together? Has it been since then?
I've
What?
seen you at
Oh,
Super
no.
Crazy, and I've also won prizes in your games at Super Crazy. But I think the last time we shot was
Would have been Cool Vape, actually, I think. We haven't put
Kool-Aid,
out yet. Yeah.
You haven't put that out?
Not yet.
Oh yeah. I just feel like it was like a Meisner exercise that just devolved.
And
Oh,
Kool-Aid
yeah.
Man is a Meisner trained actor, so I think you were right on the money there.
I heard that.
That's true.
I heard that on IMDb Pro. It's a
Oh, well,
fun fact.
I don't think I've seen his profile. Sure, it's a lot of the same project over and over again.
When you go to Uda Hagen's studio, there's a large painting of him on the wall. Very inspiring.
That
She
makes
has a
sense.
chapter in her book actually on him.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Since memory, I think with the wall and stuff.
yeah.
Is it?
Remembering when you were in the womb, surrounded by liquid.
Yeah, and then you just wanted to break out of there.
Hey, great exercise.
Oh, corn, man.
Oh,
You're gonna have to cut all this.
Fucking on dogs.
Dogs. Yeah, change her.
Oh.
Oh my
Doing good.
What's your guys like rhythm for like putting out your own like shows? Like, are you just doing it as they're ready, or are you trying to stick to like a self-imposed schedule? Like, I've been trying to figure that out myself.
With mine, with the Apple Gang one, I originally had looked at cutting that into like I had stuff that I cut from it. There were other sections of it I cut out, and I just decided to make it into one rather than make like a bunch of them.
Yeah.
That was just during like editing it that I was like, I can have a few of these, or I could drop some of these bits and just make it like one kind of like 3.5 minute thing.
And you submit that you just got accepted to like a film festival, right?
There was like a quarantine film festival out of San Diego. It's the San Diego Film Consortium, I believe. They like flipped kind of what we're doing. They like flipped tracks. Like, we can't do our normal film festival, so they decided to do just like send us stuff that had to be made in quarantine.
Oh, that's awesome.
Uh,
And you just like, how'd you find out about them? You just submit to them online, or have you like submit to them before?
No, I actually Googled quarantine film festivals and like film challenge or something. Like, I thought after putting it out, like, like when I got some good reception and, people were like, I liked it. Like, okay, then maybe I can send this out beyond the scope of friends. And so when I found those things, it was probably like 5 things that I just submitted it to.
Awesome.
Figured, why not, right?
You said Reddit?
Who?
Did you say Reddit?
I didn't read it.
Oh, I thought you said.
But
I thought you said that you could find on Reddit, but I think I misheard you. And then who's that first?
No. I don't know. Was it Reddit? I don't know. I don't even know. It was like a few things popped up that were just like, I'm sure there's a bunch of them now, but that came up and it was like, oh, this seems kind of like legit. Most of them, they were like free too. So it wasn't.
Nice.
Oh, no, like entry fee or anything?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations. That's fucking awesome.
Thank you, man.
It's great.
How about you, man?
I'm in a different category. I put my last one out yesterday, and that may be it for me. I'm debating. There's a lot that goes into these. Both of you guys know. And mine was like a semi-serialized. It wasn't like a one-off. So I'm currently looking now at like web series. I guess is the bracket mine falls into. So that I've seen, there hasn't been a specific quarantined web series competition, but I'm looking at web series type festivals and see if I can get it into anything. I definitely pushed the music rights a little bit, but I figured
I always worry about that, but
some of them were like for the bits, so I was like, whatever. I mean, I can
Yeah.
have them online and I don't get monetized from them, which is fine. I wasn't doing them for that anyway, but
yeah.
the editing, that takes a long time. Artie and I always try to like up our production value, and so that always just takes a while. I had mapped out to do at least 3 when I started shooting them, and then I had enough for 5. So I don't know. Yeah, it's tough, man. You guys
Yeah.
know. I purposely made them all to be very short. I figure the attention spans are very short these days, so I don't know. I don't know if the attention span ran out with the idea or the.
They were great, man. I
Yeah,
love.
I was cracking up,
I
man.
appreciate it, gang. I mean, I had a good time. I definitely am taking a break, but there may be a couple more in the fall. I'll see. I have set on my wall still, so before I fully rip everything down, I'll flirt with a few more moments here and there.
On the break, maybe go see some Broadway shows, go to a bar.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Kind of kept my head down. I haven't really been paying attention, so
Yeah,
I'm definitely ready to mingle with some friends and be in public.
maybe it's going to a supermarket.
Okay. Just slobber down the holes, man.
Try out some exotic. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Get crazy. Get adventurous.
Get frisky in the grocery store aisle.
Kangaroo stew once.
Where was this at? Key Foods?
Not what the packaging said, but what the doctor who analyzed the stool said.
Oh yeah, okay. Wow, man, it's some exotic meat.
A little quick for you.
Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a little taste for you.
God, that's another great day.
It's my best role yet.
I would say, as far as impressions are concerned, you got to put that in your repertoire.
Hi, I'm Alec, and I'll be performing Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, this is the Kool-Aid Man when he wins the lottery. Oh yeah!
This is the Kool-Aid Man after his wife said she's leaving him.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was wonderful. Can you do it again? But like, he hates his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Can you try it as if he were going to be offered in a new flavor?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, this guy's a natural.
Yeah, I think that was it right there.
That's it.
We'll be in touch.
Wait, we already shot this.
We'll put this at the front end of this.
Oh, cool.
The casting session before the shoot.
Cast and catch videos?
Yeah. How are they doing right now?
I don't know. I only kind of look at stuff, but
Yeah, that's doing a lot. There's a lot more of that.
that one I gotta debate if I keep it because it's funny, but it's like
Fred, man,
oh, all that shit. Like, yeah, I was joking.
This guy's full of Fred. Man.
Sells your old man.
You son of a gun.
What is your let me ask you since you're on our show, how is your viewership in putting out your show? Have you said you were trying to find a regularity there? How's that?
I got like a big jump in views for my first episode, which wasn't really an episode. It was kind of more of an announcement that I was doing a show to the void. And I think that's because I promoted it like crazy. And like, I just like texted everyone I knew and like posted it on like, and I like led up to it for like 3 days. And then I had like a solid like bunch of views for a little while. and then it dropped down quite a bit because I think part of it is I put too many things up on Instagram, and I think some people might have muted me, which is understandable because when they see like 5 different clips, like watch not essential, like, but I don't know. I've been more focusing on just trying to make stuff that like I would find interesting or like makes me laugh with like a kind of longer term scope in mind, because I've been wanting to like build like a web show and a podcast for a while. So this is kind of like my leading into both, because I'm going to take like a little clip of this, put it in the episode that's like got like I got some sketches this week and just some like a little like monologue in front of the thing just to kind of tie everything together. And then I'm going to do like the longer form interview on its own video, and then I could like take just the audio later and like turn that into a podcast when I figure out how to do that. But
Nice.
I wanted to like take the barriers to entry away, and just like especially like the personal ones of like my own perfectionism, and just make something that's decidedly not perfect and just start putting stuff out there, and knowing that like I would get better through the process, but I would also get better through the feedback of the process. And so yeah, I'm not so focused on views right now as I am like trying to get better at this. And then we'll see. And then like one of these will hit at some point, and then that'll hopefully I've created a funnel that'll like make people like want to see more, and like maybe like go back to the first episode and see the progression. Because I want to try, and unless in 5 years I'm like, oh God, that's horrible, and it's like ruining my brand. I kind of like seeing other YouTubers and other like performers progression from like, okay, that's their first video that they decided it was like okay enough to put out, and then like this is where they are now. So that gives me some hope that I could get better at this and I could do this kind of thing.
What was your YouTube presence like, prior to this project?
I have like 4 videos up. One sketch where I do you remember when Robert De Niro was it was like a charity video, but then they released a like uncut version where he just like shit talks Trump for like 7 minutes. He's like, he's a dog, he's no good for this country, he's bad nose, we gotta vote differently. Like I did it basically that. But then I just like I took like he's a dog, and then I just started like ranting about like Scooby-Doo, he's a dog, he's no good, bad nose. Like Ferris Bueller, he cuts class. Nope, none of that. So that I tried to like my friend and I were like at Comic-Con, and that video had just come out of De Niro, and he's like I done De Niro face. I can't really do the voice that well. I can do the face a little bit just because of the way facial muscles worked out a little bit. And so he's like, you got to do a parody of this. So we like did it that day. And so I have that. And then I have like 3 videos of my stand-up from like a couple years ago that just like got some views, because I also tried to pimp those around the internet. But other than that, like my YouTube presence is nothing. Like I mostly have done like little things on like Instagram just for fun, and Facebook. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to start putting more stuff out there and get better at it, because I've been like thinking about it for like 5 years, which I'm like, okay, you gotta just like stop.
And naturally it just takes a pandemic to really push you over the hump.
I think it was I was getting the outlet of the attention that I require to function from bartending and from just socializing, and as soon as that was stripped away from me, I was like, oh no, I have to find this somewhere.
Yeah, you don't realize how like just interacting with people is like what, like missing that, like,
Yeah.
Never mind like the performing or filming stuff with people, like the actual just fact of just being around people.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm lucky enough. I'm like close to the park, so I can like go to the park like with a short walk, and like my neighborhood is like kind
What
of
park are you close to?
Central Park,
Oh, beautiful. I've
the
heard
one in
good
the
things.
one in the middle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The and nah, yeah. So it's like, and I can kind of like, I mean, some on like really nice days, sometimes there's way too many people, and I'm like, oh nope, this gotta
Oh,
pick a different day. But like for the most part, I can like find a little patch of grass. Sometimes I walk on the grass that they tell you not to because I'm a rebel, and but no one else does that, so that it keeps me like a nice little social distance away from people. How about you guys? Have you guys gotten out at all?
We just did. My fiance and I just did 3 weeks in North Carolina, where we're both from.
Oh, nice.
Um, and yeah, I didn't realize. I'm fairly an indoor kid. I didn't realize how much the outdoors was necessary. And that was
Vitamin
nice.
D.
And the life down there is fairly normal-ish in comparison to here. And then coming back here, I realized, oh wow, we're still in mild prison type settings. So
Yeah, why'd you? I was gonna say, why'd you come back? Like you
right now,
had it good, man. You were near were you near the beach?
we're not sure. No, we're in the mountains.
Okay.
But then we went to the lake one day, and they actually lifted their like quarantining reservations like 2 days after we got down there. So we
Really?
didn't even have to really hole up for 14 days like we thought we had to. We're gonna go back in either the end of June into Gemini.
moon.
I know a couple Geminis too.
These are the new months that have formed in the after effects of the pandemic. No, we're going for a few weeks back in July. So since I'm essential, I can just pick up and go anywhere I want. Pretty easy.
Zippity doo dah.
I got to I went to this great place a couple of times that everybody's in Hawaiians. There's pineapples there. You got to wait online for like an hour to go. It's called Trader Joe's. I might go back in Jaloon as well.
That's a good time. It's usually not as packed.
Not just a hat rack.
Pick up some.
Stuck it
Yeah,
out.
man. Oh.
I don't know if I've ever had a.
Well, I think in the derogatory way that we discussed them, there's really no other way to have one.
Yeah, it's true.
And I don't know if you'd like them.
One time I had 2 at once.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
It was an experience.
Yeah, you were going to have to bleep that big time.
Mm-hmm.
There are
Yep.
kids watching, I presume.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I always mark it as not for kids just in case I'm so desensitized that I left something in. And also, I don't want kids watching me. Kids creep me out. Don't watch me.
Fair.
Yeah, kids should be on their own Zooms with their teachers
Why are you
and
watching?
Yeah, they don't have
principals.
time for this.
Why are you watching me? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hey, don't
What are you doing?
Hey,
go outside. Nah, you can't say that. That's what you used to say to kids.
go
Nice.
play. Go play in your Zumba.
Go play with the Roomba.
Yeah, go
Chains back on.
get away from me is what they say now.
Go. Just go. Yeah. I went to the park and the 2 things that are like hard to avoid are children and puppies will like run right up to you. It says my connection is unstable. You're unstable.
You froze a second ago in a very interesting. You were like this,
So anyway,
and then you
Something
came back.
the Central Park with a horse stable.
yeah, no, kids will run up to you and you just kind of gotta like run away from them. And I think some of them are starting to recognize the power that they have. And
That's dangerous. I think they're recognizing that in various areas.
yeah,
They know they're taking over the world slowly but surely.
them and their TikToks.
Yeah. I mean, they don't even know how to read a clock, to be honest with you. It's kind of frustrating. Let me ask you this about the dogs. Do you have to ask permission from the owner? Can you just straight pet it, or do you run away from the dog as well?
I don't know. I've been asking other people what the protocol is. I asked the owner because like I'm not a monster, but like when the dog runs up to when their dog is not on a leash and their dog runs up to me and he wants some love and he's adorable. Like my hands are always clean. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, my hands are dry because I'm covering them in grain alcohol all day long. So like
Yeah.
I'm not, and I just try and sometimes I have like the bandana and I'll like kind of protect the air for the dog, but like I'm a pet that dog.
Yeah, I mean, 9 times out of 9, I'm gonna not only pet the dog, I'm gonna try to steal the dog. So
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if there's a change in protocol that I don't know about since I've been gone for so long.
I don't
Yes. Finders keepers is in effect. It was executive by the governor.
Then I
So
need to get back outside.
dogs and children, they come
And
to
children.
Oh
no
really?
if the child has no leash or a dog, you're allowed to take it. Finders keepers.
But it's the leash is the one thing.
Yeah, if it has a leash, then you're
Off
going.
limits. Okay.
They'll send you to right. Okay.
But no leash, I don't even have to ask permission. I can just take.
Yeah.
Great. No, good. That checks out, and that actually works out very well for me.
All right, we're gonna can we fact check that? Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little blurb at the bottom to see.
I'll let you guys know how it goes. I live by a dog park.
Yeah, there's
And a regular
no one
park.
over there. I was
What you guys talking about?
Are we on? We good? Okay, the feed's good. All right.
Who's chasing the ghost from Pac-Man behind you?
I was curious too.
This is Pac-Man. You're the first person to ask this. This is
Pac-Man himself.
This is Manny Pacquiao.
Oh. I see.
Or kind of Kyle MacLachlan from what's it called? What's that show?
Gilmore Girls.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, that was my next guess.
My mom coincidentally every once in a while calls me up and says that her and I are just like the Gilmore Girls. And I asked
That's sweet.
Yeah, I asked her to stop, but she
Sweet, that's terrible. She thinks that you guys are canceled.
Yeah, that is terrible. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for tuning in. You've been watching Non-Essential with Ant and Artie. Today's guest was Alec on his show Non-Essential.
I'm Artie Brennan, and we'll see you next
week. Giordano, we'll see you next time.
Is this you guys just shaming me on my own show? Sons of bitches.
So that's our thing. We like to come on and just flip the script. We're gonna interview you.
You're like you're like the two Muppet guys in the balcony.
Oh yeah, Waldorf and oh, God, I always forget his what's the other one's name? I always want to say Astoria, but I know that's not it.
Waldorf and Astoria.
That's
I think that's it. That sounds right.
Stinks. We loved it.
That's where that puppeteering class comes in. That's a callback, folks. That's what we call it in the biz. Thanks, guys.
Oh man, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having me on your show.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. Anytime.
All right.